Alright guys, back again, Justin here with H-Town Garage, doing another mod or add-on, really, I guess you could say, to the 5-drawer US General today. Did a couple of videos previously about some things that I added, but today I cleared a big spot over here on one side, and I'm going to add the side tray, folding side tray. And as you guys might have noticed in a previous video, I decided to go against the grain as I normally do in life and add the blue accessories to my black cart, which I don't know, that may be sacrilegious to some of you guys, but I thought it looked cool and kind of just gave it something, you know, gave it a little extra, but it is what it is. I guess they all serve the same purpose, no matter if they're pink or polka dots or whatever. So today we're going to add on side tray. I'll do a quick assembly, probably speed through that part. Catch you guys on the back side when it's put together. We'll see if we can't stand on top of it. See what kind of weight it'll hold. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Thanks. Now you might think this is funny. I do, because I just mentioned. Let's see, maybe I can stand on it and see what kind of weight it'll hold. The very first thing it says is do not sit, stand, or climb on this item. That's awesome. That's when you know you're living right, guys. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? Would appear that that's not exactly the correct size. It's not going to be any different over there. According to instructions, blah blah blah, da 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 da. Yeah, sure does show it going there and there on this exact cart. If mounting to a different cart, blah 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 blah. Huh. So, designed for use with a 30-inch 4-drawer. Interesting thing is they've got them setting closer to the 5-drawer cart, which is obviously deeper by a couple, 2 or 3 inches there. So it says if I need to use the mounting holes as a template to mount it there. See if you see what I'm seeing. See how flimsy that is? They actually give you these little corner braces to help give it some rigidity in the corners where those screws or bolts were that I just took out. I trust the corner to hold the weight of that thing, which is actually not light. It's I mean, it probably weighs 7 or 8 pounds, maybe 10. Don't know how I feel about mounting that to that. It's going to warp it. And then you come into the question of, if it warps it, does your lid shut? Because it's going to overhang. Just doing this to learn from each other. So, here's what I've decided. Put these back in, put these bolts back in completely, tighten them down. Gonna go ahead and use at least 2 of them for one side of the tray, and then drill 2 more for the other, so that it at least got some rigidity on one corner. So that's what we're thinking right now. Got to get some pilot holes made and drilled out, and then put it back together, and I'll show you how it came out, or if it came out. Be right back. What do you guys think? Think that's going to line up? Yeah, it's not. And that is why I'm making the video, so that you guys don't make the same mistake I do. So, my theory was to at least use the two corner holes, give it some rigidity, and then drill new holes here, roughly, for the other side. Well, as it turns out, that even those holes don't line up. So I have to drill all four holes brand new, which I really don't like. Again, because of that. But if I want to put it on there, I guess that's how I got to get it mounted. So let me get some holes drilled. I'll be back. Hopefully you guys don't make the same mistakes I do. Next thing, guys, I'll show you a trick I learned not too long ago. I think it was just on a Facebook post. Alright, you're watching, this is a good one. Instead of measuring this, not that that's complicated, instead of measuring this, distance here, and then distance there, I already know that those are going to line up just inside of the vertical pieces on each side. So the only one I'm really worried about is the distance here to here. You watching? Alright, I guess you missed that last part. So, you saw the tape there, or here. Tape it. Punch your holes through the tape. Mount it where you want it. Boom, boom. Maybe just check and make sure it's going to be halfway level. Two and 3/4 to the top mark. Okay, we're a little high on one side, so I need to move it down a little. You do that with pencil. Wipe it right off. Looking for 2 3/4. Spot on. I mean, at this point, I could really drill it, but okay. So, I guess the thing we got going for us maybe is that that is close enough to the edge on each side to possibly give it some rigidity. Better than I thought it was going to be. Somehow I pictured that I was going to be drilling it way out here, and it's just flimsy there. It's official. Ah, the magnet wins again. Ah. Let me tell you what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't stand on it either. Looks good though. I mean, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna rip the side of the cart off, but definitely hold something, right? I don't know. That's not where those goes, and most of them are actually almost empty, but yeah. How about we check some measurements here? Come on, give it to me now. 14 inches wide. 15.5 deep-ish. Very close to 15.5. Would have been really cool if it would have just matched the cart, but I realize that they do make several different depths of carts, so probably be in their best interest to just make one that fits. Ironically, it fits their cheapest, the cheapest cart you can buy from them, the 4-drawer. As many of these things as they sell, I would have thought they would have designed it to fit this. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they sell more of the 4-drawer. Alright, gotta get out the magnet, clean up my mess. There you have it, in all its glory. The cobalt, almost. I probably shouldn't say that out loud. Some sort of fairly bright blue folding side tray to match my also fairly bright blue paper towel holder and glove holder. Thinking about getting the power strip with the USB adapters on it. If I do, I'll probably get the same color. I know you guys probably think I'm absolutely crazy doing it that way, but I wanted it to be black because it's easier to keep clean, but I wanted it to have a little pop, so that's where the color comes in. Okay guys, so now you know you can't just mount this thing straight up to the 5-drawer 30-inch. Got to make your own way and drill your own holes, and it's going to be all right. It's not the sturdiest thing on the planet, but I didn't expect it to be anyway. So at least I can set a few things there, nuts, bolts, screwdrivers, whatever, as I'm working. So all right guys, hey, Justin with H-Town Garage. If you like what you see so far, appreciate you hitting the like button. Subscribe to the channel so you can catch all my new videos coming out, and let's learn from each other, guys. That's what it's all about. Have a great day. Okay guys, why didn't somebody chime in and tell me that I didn't put the original bolts back in there? I mean, you could have just mentioned it along the way. Just in all seriousness, pretty thick-skinned, and I actually prefer to show you guys my mistakes just so that you don't get burned yourself. Not that that's a big, like, end of the world thing. I went to put all my tools up and realized I had parts left over, and that's a no bueno. So just thought I'd make a joke and show you my mistakes, as I always do, and I always will. Hopefully if I make them, you won't. Again, I'm here to share what I know or don't know, for what it may be. I'd like for you guys to do the same. Let's learn from each other. Thanks.